I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. So we continue with shvii, and it's very interesting. There's a famous saying when a prisoner has been taken from death row to his death, so the guards, they yell out, "Dead man walking." And what's interesting is that in today's portion of the Chumash, we have a piece about a dead man walking. There's a person who was found guilty, he's going to be put to death, and he's being taken to his death. And since we discussed this whole laws and rules about what happens when you make a pledge to give someone's value, so if you make a pledge and you say, "I'm going to give this man's value," you haven't said anything. Why? Because he's a dead man walking. He has no value. He's already dead while he's still alive. And this is a fascinating concept if you think about it, because as we always say, everything comes from the Chumash. Everything comes from the Torah, the Bible. And it would be very interesting to do some research and see where they first originally came up with this thing where the guards yell out, "Dead man walking, dead man walking." Because I'm willing to bet they get it all the way back from here, from this point, that if a person is on his way to his death and you pledge his value, although you have to pay the value of anyone else when you make a pledge, with this person, you haven't said a thing. And the additional piece that's interesting about this is that usually the way I look at it, there's two types of punishments. There's a type of punishment where you get rehabilitated, and there's a type of punishment where you stand as an example so that other people should do better. And over here, it would seem that a person being put to death is an example punishment. But while he's a dead man walking, there must be some sort of moment there where he doesn't feel like he's a human being. He's not alive, even though he is, and he must be going through some internal experience that's changing him, giving him an opportunity to do some sort of repentance, even while he's on his way to being an example in death for everyone else. He still has that moment where he can make changes in himself to realize that all we are is not much. I'd like to wish you a wonderful week. Thank you very much. Bracha v'atzlacha.